In this video, we are going to be answering the question, how do we construct and complete number sentences? In order to answer this question, we must first answer this question. What is a number sentence? A number sentence is a statement that shows the relationship between two or more values. Here are some number sentences right here. They each have an operation between the two numbers, and then the answer shows the relationship between those two numbers. So for example, 5 plus 10 equals 15. The answer is how these two numbers relate to each other when they are added together. You can also have subtraction, multiplication, and division. Today we are going to be dealing with number sentences with addition. Now, a number sentence can be true or false. I'm going to give you two examples of number sentences, and I want you to determine whether they are true or false. The first one is 70 plus 45 equals 115. I want you to take a few seconds to determine whether this statement is true or false. The answer is true, because 70 plus 45 is 115. As we have 30 has an equal 100, and then leftovers 15, so we have 115 is true. How about this number sentence? 50 plus 14 equals 74. Is this true or false? This is false, because 50 plus 14 is how many? See if you knew it. It's 64. Yes, it is not 74. So now we have an example of a number sentence here, but it needs to be completed. So that is our job. That's what we want to do. Now, in order to figure this out, we're thinking, how much more value do I need in order to get to 200? Or you can think of it as 200 subtracted by 150 equals what number? Now, in order to help us figure this out, we can think about it visually, as we have the base 10 blocks. So here is a 100 block, and then here are 5 10 blocks, which is 50. And we can see that we need 5 more 10 blocks in order to equal a 100 block, another 100 block in order to equal 200. So we know that we need 5 more 10 blocks, which is 50. So the answer is 50. Now, some of you probably could already do that in your head, which is awesome and great, because you know that you need 50 more in order to equal 100. Then you add 100 to the 100 we already have, and then we have 200. So we see this relationship. Now we have this number sentence of 163 plus some number equals 200. We can also try to figure it out by saying 200 subtracted by 163 equals what? Again, we can see this visually, as we have 100 here, and then we have 63, and we can think as we need 7 more to complete this 10. So then we know the ones column is a 7, and then we need 3 more tens columns, which is 30. So then we can see that the answer is 37. Now here is a harder one, as it gets more numbers that you have to figure out, as we have 7,588 plus another number equals 10,000. Again, we can see this subtraction number sentence, which is also a number sentence. Both of them equal the same answer. Now, to think about this, I always start with the units column, and I think, how many more numbers do I need in order to equal 10? So then 8 plus what equals 10? 2. So then I know the 2 is in the ones column. And then now I have a 10 here with these two numbers. And then I have an 8 in the tens column, which is 80, so then I have 90. So when I have 90, how many more tens do I need to equal 100? That would be 1. So then I have the 1 here, and then I have 100 here between the 88 and the 12. So then I have 500 plus 100 where I have here, and it equals 600. And then how many more hundreds do I need in order to equal 1,000? So that would be 4. I have the 4 here. So then I have the 1,000, the 412 and the 588 equal 1,000, plus 7,000 is 8,000. And then I need to know how many more thousands I need in order to get to 10,000, which is 2. So then I know that the answer is 2,410. This video explained what a number sentence was and how to construct and complete addition number sentences.